Brenda, Rome, Italy. Cause of death, apartment fire. Date of death, November 20th, 2009. Brenda is believed to have been silenced due to information she had about an Italian governor's sex scandal.
Wanchai Tongwidget, Phuket City, Thailand. Cause of death, shot in the head. Date of death, November 21st, 2009. Age 35.
Before I read this name, I want to say to you guys, ooh, it's light. Sorry, guys. Before I read this next name, I wanted to say that we're not mourning the death, we're celebrating the life of both the name and nameless here tonight, okay? Let's give them a hand for those who are not here. Marie Melinda Wells, San Francisco, California, cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. Date of death, November 9th, 2009, age 23. Rest in peace.
Estrella Venegas, Mexicali, Mexico. Cause of death, shot in the chest and forehead. Date of death, December 13, 2001. Age 32.
Wang Bernama, Malaysia. Cause of death, stabbed in the chest and stomach. Date of death, January 1st, 2010, age 64. Wang was found dead in her apartment.
Myra Chanel Icar, Houston, Texas. Cause of death, beaten. Date of death, January 18th, 2010. Age 51. Myra's body was found in a field, partially clothed and covered in bruises.
Daria White, Antalya, Turkey. Cause of death, stabbed at home. Date of death, February 8, 2010. Age 35.
Aykan Ceremony, Turkey. Cause of death, stabbed 17 times. Date of death, February 16, 2010.
Dino Curry Guanci, Parma, Italy. Cause of death, stabbed 6 times in the chest. Date of death, March 26, 2010. Age 28. Dino's naked body was dumped at a trash heap by the side of the road.
Amanda Gonzalez and Jujai, Queens, New York. Cause of death, strangled. Date of death, March 27, 2010. Age 29. Amanda was killed in her apartment by a man she had been dating. Her body covered in bleach to destroy DNA. Evidence was not found for 3 days.
Unidentified transgender woman, Jakarta, Indonesia. Cause of death, dismembered and mutilated. Date of death, late March 2010.
Tony Alston, Charlotte, North Carolina. Cause of death, gunshot. Date of death, April 3rd, 2010, age 44. Tony was shot at the front door of her home and lived long enough to give police some information, lived long enough to give some information to police.
Ashley Santiago Utasio, Corozal, Puerto Rico.
Cause of death, shot in the head. Date of death, April 19, 2010, age 31. The brutality of the assault on Ashley was such that police initially reported that she had been stabbed repeatedly.
Azra, Izmir, Turkey. Cause of death, shot in the head, in the back of the head. Date of death, April 27, 2010. Age 30. Azra was a co-founder of an LGBT activist group in Izmir.
Dana Chanel A. Larkin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Cause of death, shot in the head. Date of death, May 7, 2010. Age 26.
Unidentified transgender woman, San Cristobal, Dominican Republic. Cause of death, raped and shot 3 times. Date of death, May 15, 2010.
Angie Gonzalez Oquendo, Tagawas, Puerto Rico. Cause of death, strangled. Date of death, May 24, 2010, age 38. Angie was strangled in her home with an electrical cord. Her body was found naked and tied up with multiple stab wounds.
Sandy Woolyard, Chicago, Illinois. Cause of death, shot in the chest. Date of death, June 21st, 2010. Age 28.
Roy Antonio Jones III, Southampton, New York. Cause of death, punched repeatedly and grabbed by the neck. Date of death, August 1st, 2010. Age 16 months. 20-year-old Pedro Jones told police he had struck the infant several times with a closed fist. Jones said he was trying to make him act like a boy instead of a little girl. I want to remember Maxwell Anderson, who wasn't killed this year at the hands of hatred and didn't die because of any internalized hatred, but who did die this year, a man who was very important in this local Atlanta community, so I think we'd be remiss to not think also about Maxwell Anderson this evening.
Imperial Gamaliel Parson, San Pedro Sula, Honduras. Cause of death, gunshot. Date of death, August 30, 2010.
Gypsy, Houston, Texas. Cause of death, gunshot. Date of death, September 6, 2010.
Victoria Carmen White, Maplewood, New Jersey. Cause of death, gunshot. Date of death, September 12, 2010. Age 28.
Justo Luis Gonzalez Garcia, Juana Diaz, Puerto Rico. Cause of death, shot in the head. Date of death, September 13th, 2010.
Unidentified person dressed in women's clothes. Juana Diaz, Puerto Rico. Cause of death, shot in the head. Date of death, September 13th, 2010.
Iram Oken, Bursa, Turkey. Cause of death, drowned in her apartment. Date of death, September 20th, 2010.
Stacy Blunique Lee, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Cause of death, strangled. Date of death, October 11, 2010. Age 31. Stacy's body was found in her bedroom with a pillowcase wrapped around her neck.
More people would like to come up. Unidentified person dressed in women's clothes, Sheikhupura, Pakistan. Cause of death, brutally tortured and burned. Date of death, November 6th, 2010.
Unidentified eunuch, Sheikhpura, Pakistan. Cause of death, brutally tortured and burned. Date of death, November 7th, 2010.
This concludes the name citation. Right now, we're going to go into the moment of silence. And as we remember those names that we've cited and those names that are not on the list, we want to reflect and to make sure that no transgender, non-gender conforming person is forgotten, who have died, who may have even killed themselves due to the challenges of being transgender, non-gender conforming in our society. So now we're going to pause for a moment of silence. On behalf of our collaborators, event sponsors, we thank you all so much for being here this evening. Thank you. Please join us here next year for Transgender Day of Remembrance 2011. Thank you so much.